Alright. Hey, shalom to you brothers out there. Shalom. All praises to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Salutations to the one dude. And 144. The 1/3 out of every people, tongue, and nation. And 12,000 out of each tribe of the nation of Israel. Go back. I have to put you out real quick. Go sit down. Love. Pretty much what I wanted to talk about. It's lock it, man. I'm not doing anything wrong. I've been here the whole freaking time. I wanted to go into Deuteronomy chapter 7. And after this go. Or don't. Talk about how the Lord, he deals with Israel. Because, you know, as I was sitting here, I was thinking about, you know, all the whole world around me, how the world is stranger. And the place is getting more strange every day. And we're already in like an old school society, but it's more techno, because they're infusing everything with technology, you see. But with me saying that, you know, me being on my journey, you know, I've lived a very interesting life in this place right here. I have. And you know, I was thinking about, you know, yesterday I spent time with family. They helped me out, and I appreciate them for doing that. I was thinking about the war that brought us over here, and I'm gonna get into the scripture, but I just wanted to point this out. I was thinking about the war that brought us over here, you know, because you know, originally me, I'm from let me do this right here. Let's go. Yeah, I was thinking about that war, and pretty much what happened was, you know, we fled over here, and you know, pretty much the war was all about this dude that was, you know, trying to, I think his name was George Taylor. He was trying to, take down the governments, and so he had a lot of rebels and a lot of stuff that was that he had under his arms, and a lot of people passed away. I don't know if it was Liberia or it was Cote d'Ivoire or Sierra Leone. But anyways, pretty much the point I'm trying to make is, you know, when we came over here, it wasn't really we had to get up out of there, you know. But you know, I've done a lot of stuff in this place, man, that got me where I'm at right now. And me being me, and having the mind that I have, and having these skills, and did a lot of strange stuff, peculiar stuff, you know, made a lot of bad decisions as I was a kid. And so as I'm, you know, moving forward and learning from those decisions, it's a beautiful thing. It's a powerful thing. But it's actually annoying at the same time, because, you know, you have to deal with it every day, you know, being in this matrix, being in this reality. So, you know, with everything being put on a high-minded system, you know, I'm discerning. I'm moving in a way that, you know, I know that the system's gonna fall, and I deserve a lot of things, but the Lord, he deals with Jacob in a very peculiar way. And that's pretty much the point that I want to get to in this lesson right here. in Deuteronomy chapter 7. Like I said, man, right now it's 2:12. Very peculiar day. I mean, it's kind of gloomy, but it's still nice out. The day goes on, man. I'm a little sad, but I'm not really sad, you know. The Lord is giving me that strength to continue to push forward, uh, despite everything. But it's also humbling me in a way that He's not giving me too much I can't bear. He's not giving me too much I can't handle. He's giving me just enough. But He's giving me a thorn in the flesh that I should be exalted above measure. So this is Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 1. It says, warning. So this is pretty much when Israel went into the land. The Lord was telling Moses to establish the statutes and commandments and laws with Israel, because the Lord knew Israel was a really rebellious and stiff-necked people. So I'm going to read this real quick. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 1. This is when the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it, and has cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites and the Girgashites and the Amorites and the Canaanites and the Perizzites and the Hivites and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. I'm in a low seat right now. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughters thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughters shalt thou take unto thy son. For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly. So one of the commandments we were given was not to take them out of my house, out of my dog, out of my mind, the gang stalking. Was not to give our sons and our daughters unto any other nation. You know, that's why we worship the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know, I am smart, and push forward in humbleness and truth. It says, for thus thou shalt deal with them. You shall destroy the altars and break down the images and cut down the groves. Live up and burn the graven images with fire. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen to be a special people unto himself above all that are upon the face of the earth. So this is what the Lord, he was telling Israel right here. Now, I'm going to keep going. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you because you were more in number than any people, for you were the fewest of all people. So when we think about Israel, we're very special people. We're very blessed people. But the Lord, he knows our behaviors and he knows the way that we move. So what is he saying to Israel right here? The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number than any nation, for you were the fewest of all people. But because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he had sworn unto your fathers. See? So this is what the Lord is saying unto Israel right here. As the Lord brought you out from mighty hand and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. And so the way that the Lord, he deals with his children, with Israel, you know, he corrects him as he corrects his children, you know, in measure. But as a loving father, he doesn't forsake them. But because the Lord loved you, and because he will keep the oath which he had sworn unto your fathers, as the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Knowing therefore that the Lord thy God, he is God, the faithful God, which keep his covenants and mercy with them that love him real, and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations, and repays them that hate him to their face, to destroy them. He will not be slack to him that hateth him, he will repay him to his face. Thou therefore keep the commandments and the statutes and the judgments which I command thee this day to do them. So if you can read between the lines what I'm saying, Israel, we're known as a stiff-necked, rebellious people. The Lord, he wanted to destroy us, you know, even going back to the time of Moses, you know, because he destroyed the Egyptians, but, you know, he brought them out, and the Lord pretty much, you know, Moses like, oh Lord, you're going to destroy them, you know, this, that, and the third. And he wanted to, but the Lord said, well, for his name's sake, for his reputation. So flash forward, backwards. If we think about the way that the Lord works, hold on. If we think about how the Lord works, or how he deals with his people, I just forgot exactly what I was gonna say. Israel's a very stiff-necked people, but for his reputation's sake, oh, there we go. So, that's why we don't make any graven images, because the reputation of the Lord, that's what's gonna stand. That is his reputation. That is his name, his reputation. So what is he known for? Having mercy upon Jacob, That's what he's known for. See? That's why he said what? He didn't choose you because you were the greater nation or more in number than any people, for you were the fewest of all people. But because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he swore unto your fathers, as the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. So the Lord, he's merciful, but he's also a judging power. So he didn't choose Israel because they were mightier, but because they were the littlest. That was the Lord's work. The way he deals with, hold on. He chastises us. That's why when we go to the law was a precursor to the new covenant. We're seeing the Alashajah, we're seeing that demon-like power, which is the law-given, vengeful God. You see that lays it down. That's why the guy picking up sticks on the Sabbath, what happened? He got put to death. But in the new covenant, you're seeing that merciful power that gives mercy. That's why we know the Gentiles can make it, by cleaving unto Israel. See? So I'm gonna read it again. What's 4? Divide that, that's 2. And we keep on pushing forward. See? It's a straight path for a reason. And it's not easy. It's hard. But the Lord, he makes a way. He always does. That's why the tabernacle of Malach got stronger and stronger. And it couldn't be stopped because it was prophecy. See? Now, there was all types of things happening with Malach. He was being led by that spiritual crown before the physical one. But let me keep on going. Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 12. The promises of the Most High. See, Malach, this is Dave, Malach, Bethlehem Ephrata, the family. He ate the showbread. But just like the Lord, he told the Pharisees, right? Because they were trying to they were pretty much looking at the disciples, in a way that, their hands were dirty, but their hearts were clean. So if we think about that, why does he have the heart of the Most High? Because he was given that heart. That is the key. He can't turn to the left or to the right. See? That's why he was given that position. And guess what? He loved his people, man. Verse 12. Let me keep on going. Loyalty. I'm loyal to the story. 12. Wherefore it shall come to pass, if you hearken to these judgments and keep and do them, that the Lord thy God shall keep unto thee the covenants and the mercy which he swore unto thy fathers, that he will love thee and bless thee and multiply thee. He will bless the fruit of thy womb, even though it can be scary sometimes, and the fruit of thy land, thy corn, thy wine, and thy oil, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep, and the land which he swore unto thy fathers to give thee. After this, I'll take a break. Thou shalt be blessed above all people. There shall not be male nor female barren, or not, among you or among your cattle. And the Lord will take away from thee all these sicknesses, and will put none of these evil diseases of Egypt, which thou knowest, upon thee, but will lay them upon all them that hate thee. And thou shalt consume all the people which the Lord thy God shall deliver thee. Thy eyes shall not pity upon them, neither shalt thou serve their gods, for that will be a snare unto thee. So we're not serving no other God out here. There's only one God, I am. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. If thou so say in thy heart, these nations are more than I, how can I dispossess them? Thou shalt not be afraid of them, but thou shalt well remember what the Lord thy God did unto Pharaoh, and unto all Egypt. The great temptation which thy eyes saw, and the signs and the wonders, and the mighty hands, and the stretched out arm, whereby the Lord thy God brought thee out, so shall the Lord thy God do unto all the people of whom thou art afraid. Moreover, the Lord thy God will send the hornet among them, until the day that were left, and hide himself from thee be destroyed. Thou shalt not be afraid of them, for the Lord thy God is among you, a mighty God and terrible. And the Lord thy God will put out all those nations before thee, little by little. Thou mayest not consume them all at once, lest the beasts of the field increase upon them. But the Lord thy God shall deliver them unto thee, and shall destroy them with a mighty destruction, until they be destroyed. And he shall deliver their kings into thy hand, and thou shalt destroy their name from under heaven. There shall not be no man be able to stand before thee, until thou have destroyed them. The graven images of their gods shall you burn with fire. Thou shalt not desire the silver or gold that is on them, nor take it unto thee, lest thou be snared therein, for it is an abomination to the Lord thy God. Neither shalt thou bring an abomination into thy house, lest thou be a cursed thing like it, but thou shalt only be tested, and thou shalt only abhor it, for it is a cursed thing. It's talking about what? This world. Don't take anything of this world. That's why we use the world, we don't abuse it. See? And take away those vibrations. So pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it out at this point. I'm going to read this again, and that's pretty much going to be it. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 7. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number than any people, for you were the fewest of all people, but because the Lord loved you, and because he will keep his oath, which he has sworn unto your fathers, as the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh king of Egypt. Nor therefore that the Lord thy God, he is God, the faithful God, which keep his covenants and mercy with, and I love him, and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations. So, moving forward, we continue to trust in the Most High. He's going to guide us, in war, in power, and strength. Another scripture where it says, all those that were discontented, all those that was in debt, all those that was pretty much tired, they gathered themselves onto him. They became a captain over him. So these are things that I'm understanding every day, that these scriptures have deeper meanings to it. But anyways, with that, truth, a mouth, scriptures can be broken. The Lord is the same today, yesterday, and forever. All right. All praises to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Thank you. That was perfectly on time. Salutations to the 1/3 and the 144. All right. Humbleness, power, strength. It's all needed in this time, man. You brothers don't give up, man. But also discern at the same time. Okay? Also discern. I'm going through a lot of stuff myself, but taking it cheerfully every day. Hey, shalom. Love, might, strength, war. Cool.